So let's continue, finish now with the Fatiha, the last ayah, which is the whole ayah is an exception. And the other, there's this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala introduces us to a second way to do an exception. The first one we covered in the Shahada, which was illa, but here it's ghayr. Ghayr means except. But the thing about ghayr, it can follow the last letter of ghayr can follow the noun before it in as far as kasra, fatha, or dhamma, depending on the position of the noun that it follows. So the noun that it follows here is the pronoun alayhim, which is coming after a preposition, meaning that it is in the position of having been lowered, and the indication of it being lowered is him. Uh, and coming after a preposition, you might not readily see the indication of it being lowered, but since it's coming after a preposition, it has been lowered. So that's why it's غيري, except, and then مغضوب عليهم. So مغضوب comes from the verb غضب. غضب means to be angry. So غضب, if you notice, the middle root letter is kasra, غضب, غين ضاد ba, and the verbal noun of the form one, like we had discussed in the past, is fa'il, so it'll be ghadib. But this is not. This is the passive verbal noun. So passive verbal noun, what happens is you attach a meme in the beginning and you add a wow instead of the ya after the middle root letter, so it becomes maghdub. Maghdub. The except those who have been angered upon. So maghdub is angered upon, and then so ghaliba is a verb that takes the preposition ala, just like an'ama takes the preposition ala, and like some verbs, they take a mandatory preposition. So, some don't, some do, and so an'ama, those upon whom you have bestowed alayhim, and maghdub, angered upon alayhim. So it's the same type of arrangement. So except those who have been angered upon, and what means and you're adding another exception, nor to the path of those who have gone astray. So nor is la, and dalin comes from the root dalla, dad, lam. So the last two mnemonic letters, ayn and lam, are the same. So they're just lam. So dalla, and so the verbal noun of dalla would be dal, like we discussed in the past with any verb like ghadib would be, or malik, or any verb. The verbal noun is you add an alif after the first mnemonic. So here we add an alif after the first mnemonic. After dad we dal, but it's plural. So those who have gone astray, all those who have gone astray, dalin. So that's why it's ya noon at the end. And the reason why it's ya noon, the only other way it can be is la loon, wow noon. And wow noon is only for when the noun is in a position where it is not being lowered or it's not an object. But here it's in the position of following the lowering of the nouns. So غير المغضوب عليهم. So that's why it has ya noon. Even it's plural, but it has ya noon, signifying that it is been lowered. Otherwise, it would be wow noon. And you'll see in the Quran so many times, you kafirun, fasiqun, dalun, mu'minun, muslimun. All these are plurals of the root, the verbal noun of that root. So let's stop there, and that's the end of Surah Al-Fatiha. Thank you.